The Philippine Navy is hiring maritime militia forces. The idea is to deploy them for patrol and protect its fishermen in the South China Sea from intruding Chinese forces. Philippine Navy Chief Vice Admiral Giovanni Carlo Bacordo told reporters that it's planning to send over 200 militiamen to the disputed waters. As per the plan, one contingent is to watch the islands occupied by the Philippines in the Spratly Archipelago, also known as the Nansha Islands in Chinese, and another contingent to secure Scarborough Shoal, Hangwan Island in Chinese. At a Senate budget hearing, Bacordo stated the Maritime Militia Force would help protect the country's territorial waters. Bacordo said at the hearing, "Aside from the data gathering, they will also be protecting our fishermen as they go fishing in our exclusive economic zone." Bacordo further added, "These are our counterparts for Chinese maritime militia." Viewers may note that China employs a maritime militia composed of covert fishing trawlers that work in conjunction with the Chinese Coast Guard and Navy. The Philippines Maritime Militia was originally recruited by the Army to help fight local rebellions, and now the control of the militia force would be transferred from the Army to the Navy. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. North Korea used a pre-dawn military parade to show off a massive new intercontinental ballistic missile. The new long-range missile seems to be based on the Hwasong-15. It rolled through Pyongyang's Kim Il-sung Square on a transporter vehicle with 22 wheels and is larger than anything previously displayed by the nation. As of now, it's not clear if the massive missile was active or simply a shell. Hwasong-15 is thought to be capable of reaching the US, and the new missile could have more fuel and hence an even larger range. The country's leader, Kim Jong-un, and US President Trump have been involved in 3 meetings which have tapered the rising tensions. North Korea hasn't tested an ICBM in almost 3 years. The US is calling the display disappointing. British Royal Air Force TALLBOY bomb, intended to sink a German cruiser during World War II, blew up in dramatic fashion in a Polish canal while divers were working to defuse it. The good aspect is that there were no injuries or major damage. The 12,000-pound or 5,443-kilogram bomb, which was lying dormant for 75 years, exploded underwater, sending a massive water column skywards. As per reports, the bomb had been buried in mud 39 feet below the waterline, with only its nose remaining visible. The Polish Navy's second lieutenant commander, Grzegorz Lewandowski, was quoted as saying by Polish state-run news agency PAP, "The deflagration process turned into detonation. The object can be considered as neutralized. It will not pose any more threat." At the time of the detonation, the divers were at a safe distance from the bomb, and more than 750 civilians had been evacuated from an area close to the town of Swinci in northwest Poland. This TALLBOY was carried by the Avro Lancaster 4-engine heavy bomber and was meant to target the German Kriegsmarine cruiser Lützow, anchored in the Piest Canal that connects the Bay of Shishin with the Baltic Sea. Though the bomb has 3 detonators, it somehow failed to explode. Videos on social media indicate that Turkey has begun live test firing of Russian-made S-400 surface-to-air missile system. Reports indicate that test is taking place in the country's Sinop province on the Black Sea coast. The Russian S-400 Triumph air defense system is considered to be the most advanced, serial-produced air defense missile system in the world. It's designed by Almaz-Antey Corporation, which is a Russian state-owned company. S-400 is one of the best examples of Russian prowess in arms technology. Russian S-400 air defense is a package consisting of radar, command and control center, and interceptor missiles. In July 2017, Turkey reportedly signed the deal to acquire the S-400 from Russia, and delivery has been done. U.S. State Department warned of potential serious consequences for its security relationship with Turkey if it activates the system. State Department spokeswoman Morgan Ortagus said in a statement, "If confirmed, we would condemn in the strongest terms the S-400 test missile launch as incompatible with Turkey's responsibilities as a NATO ally and strategic partner of the United States." Norway's state broadcaster, NRK, has televised a report on the potential rehabilitation of the Royal Norwegian Navy's former base at Wyrm near the city of Trosmo for use by American submarines. Viewers may note that Norwegian naval operations at this particular facility came to an end in 2002, and it was officially decommissioned in 2009. It is currently privately owned and operated. NRK said that American military officials have made a number of visits to the site recently, and talks are going on to finalize a deal for allowing the U.S. naval operations to begin in that base. At present, Norway allows U.S. submarines to sail into the Melangen Fjord near Tromsø to conduct personnel transfers and get fresh supplies. But under this arrangement, small boats have to take passengers and cargo to and from the submarines. This limits the support that this base can provide to a U.S. submarine. This could be a crucial deal since Russian submarine activity in the nearby Barents Sea and Arctic region has increased many folds. India has successfully test-fired its 350-kilometer or 270 miles range PRITHVI-II nuclear-capable missile for the second time in less than a month. The test comes amid the India-China standoff and was conducted from a facility located on India's western coast in the state of Odisha. The test was conducted by the Strategic Forces Command, part of India's Nuclear Command Authority. Prithvi, meaning Earth, is a tactical surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile, SRBM, developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, of India. The missile was first test-fired in 1996 and has been inducted into service. India has conducted at least 9 missile tests over the last few weeks. The U.S. Navy wants to have a fleet of more than 500 ships by 2045, which includes doubling its number of submarines. This modernization plan is required to maintain a competitive edge against other naval powers such as China and Russia. Defense Secretary Mark Esper stated during a speech at the Center for Strategic and Budgetary Assessments, "We believe that this is the vision for the future that will ensure that we maintain the greatest Navy in the world." The priority plan is to have a large number of attack submarines and of 70 to 80 submarines overall. Esper said, "If we do nothing else, we should invest in attack submarines because of the lethality they can deliver under the sea and survivability that they have. A clear overmatch that we have when it comes to the undersea domain and submarines in particular." Esper added that this will require the Navy to build at least 3 next-generation Virginia-class submarines every year as soon as possible. Esper also stated during his speech that the Pentagon has found a credible path to get to 355 ships within the next 15 years, which has been the Navy's previous shipbuilding goal.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.